few glorious days as we approach the weekend. Not quite so glorious in the weather department as rain is already beginning to move in for a lot of us. It will continue to spread across the area this evening and tonight. How do we know? We look at the MaxTrack Live Doppler. That helps to show you where the rain is. A little heavier southeast Kentucky, but most of this still is pretty light rain. And even we're showing radar returns north of 64. That's likely virga at this point. We're still moistening up the lower levels of the atmosphere, and so it's going to take a little while before that rain starts coming down, but it will, as this rain is just the beginning of this whole thing. So let's look at the rainfall totals. We get you into tomorrow morning. There's 8 o'clock. So this is what falls from now until 8. From I-64 down to about the Parkway, you're looking anywhere from about 1/3 of an inch to about 3/4 of an inch. A little bit more than 3/4 of an inch from the Parkways down then to the Tennessee line. Lesser amounts across the north. During the day tomorrow, okay, now we start adding to those totals. We about double the amount of rain in Lexington during the day. So we're at about 2/3 of an inch at about kickoff time tomorrow. Numbers don't advance too much across southeast Kentucky. I think we get a little bit of a dry period middle of the day tomorrow. But then we continue then through tomorrow evening. We double the amounts again in Lexington, where we're now at better than an inch of rain, most of that coming down tomorrow evening with a line of some pretty heavy thunder showers that look to be coming through. It's been a great day out of Keeneland. Okay, great maybe. It's been a really good day at Keeneland. Oh, and, okay, raindrop, 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 raindrop. So the light rain is beginning there at Keeneland. There will be rain tomorrow, but there will also be some lulls mixed in, especially in southeast Kentucky. Game night, there's going to be a round of really gusty thunder showers coming through. I don't think it gets to the level that we had for the Vanderbilt game last year, but we are indeed looking at some pretty heavy winds coming through with that rain as well. Halloween week, October will be ending on a mild and stormy note, but November will start off cool and dry. That was a tropical depression. The folks at the Hurricane Center kind of issued a statement and said, here, you guys now at the Weather Prediction Center, take it. So they made their initial pronouncement, but eventually it turns into just an ordinary low. But it is also a source of tropical moisture that is coming northbound. So this system that was wet to begin with, now we enhance it. The front itself has been pushing through the area, but you notice how it's going stationary. There are tornado watches and warnings up across the deep south. Don't expect to see anything severe, but the prospect for some heavy rain. Saturday morning, there'll be one wave of rain coming through, moderate to light rain at that point, but it does do a pretty good job of saturating the ground. Then when that second wave gets in here tomorrow late day, or more likely tomorrow evening, the threat for flooding rain likely just to our west, but still locally heavy rain and those strong winds are going to be a possibility. So here's the future track. Here comes your wave. There is your rain associated with it. There's 8 in the morning. And again, a pretty good coverage of rain around the area. By noon, we're still getting pretty wet. Now your lull sets up in southeast Kentucky. Could be as far as Lexington there for a few hours. By the time we go then to 7, 8 o'clock, there is your squall line that comes through. Again, strong winds will be in association with that. And then finally, we'll see things calm down on Sunday. Where the rain has been, we're in the mid-50s. Where it is not, we're hanging around 60 at this point. Bluegrass Airport, we're at 63. No official rain yet, but it's coming. Tailgating tomorrow, and you're taking your life in your own hands maybe with this one. But we are looking at rain that will be around. Temperatures will be in the mid-60s, and it will be getting windier as well. If you're headed into the game tomorrow night, looking at rain, and that rain may be heavy around halftime. We'll be in the mid-60s. Clouds thicken. The rain arrives tonight. We're in the low 50s. Periods of rain. Some of that may be heavy late in the day tomorrow and tomorrow night. We're in the upper 60s, and it does get windy. Sunday's dry, of course.
Of course it is.
And most of next week looks dry.
Well, that's something. Day late and $1 short, but something.
Sometimes that's the story of weather.
Of life.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.